Hi, everybody.
Wow, I'm sorry about that.
Hi, everybody.
I'm not super sorry about that, but I'm sorry enough that I guess I'll say sorry. So, we're going to pick up the broken remains of my self-confidence. That are the souls. Look at that. I tied it into a motivational fucking thing. I feel more like that guy right now, to be honest. I'm going to try and kill... That's like the first joy I felt in a while. Let's see if I can get the sentence out this time. We're going to go kill that Black Knight. Although he looks awfully gray. So maybe... I mean, I don't want to assume. I don't know about any gray. I know there's Ashen Knights, but I didn't think those were till Dark Souls 3. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've brushed up on my Dark Souls lore. I think it's just a Black Knight. I think so. One of Gwen's. Oh, freak! That was badass. So, today, I don't want to keep being a Debbie Downer, Oh, ah! But, today was a pretty awful day. So we have a streak going. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm very... Oh my gosh! So, oh my god. He doesn't want me to talk. Anyway. And I don't know... Okay, look. I'm not afraid. I'm a little afraid to admit it. Maybe a little bit. But I'll do it. I'm a little bipolar. I'm a lot bipolar. I'm very bipolar. And that's not something that I've explored a whole lot with, like, pretty much my experience with that, like, professionally, is I had a doctor that was like, dude, you're bipolar and that's why you're acting this way. And I was like, oh, you're sick. And then I told my therapist and she was like, well, we have a whole shit ton of stuff that we're focusing on, so just right now install an app to track your mood, and we'll get into this unless you feel like we need to right now. And, I'm not in a great urgency to talk about my fucked up fuck. So I kind of, got the app, and when it has you put in your mood, it feels a lot like this actually, where you're kind of just banging whatever strength you feel like against a wall while your insecurities sit there flipping you the bird. And then they, come at you out of nowhere. Unlike this, though. Anyway, I pretty much just set my mood as... I put all the options of how I felt and why I felt that way on the worst possible options. So, that's not a great way to track. And I think I gave up because it was making me angry that I had to even have the app at all. It's probably a pride thing, I don't know. So, like I said last video, if this is frustrating you about how bad I am, I promise it's not more frustrated than how I feel. Anyway, so the point of saying all that is that I'm not sure exactly, like, I know there's a lot of different types of bipolar. I think there's someone that was like, there's like a red and a blue one. I don't know about all that. What I do know is that, what I want to focus on though is being manic, right? Like, I know there's like a thing where bipolar people spend money a lot without, too much thought, which is something I definitely have struggled with forever, ever since I started making money. And which I think kind of goes into manic shit. Fuck. Where it's like, fall off the ledge, idiot. He's still there. Look at the shadow. He's still down there. I want to hop dance on this. Anyway, but like the last couple of days, I've definitely felt what's the word? Like, what I think is manic, where I kind of, like, at work disassociate, and whenever I make, like, a small error, like, my reflex to, like, calm myself down is, like saying very, very not nice things to myself about myself, which, you know, probably isn't healthy, and like, it's like, there's like a lot of out-of-body stuff, and I'm sure that if anybody hears this, that they'll probably say, you should go to a hospital, or a mental institution, or like, get therapy, and I was in therapy, but then my source of insurance was lifted away, and so now I have, no money. I make enough money I can cover rent with like $60 left over, which sometimes I use on food. And therapy without insurance is much more than $60 a session. So my therapist is chill. I really like her, and she wants me to come back, and I think she feels bad about my plight. So, you know, there's some sincerity there, which is nice. So let me say some nice things to turn this around, so it's not just people being afraid for someone's mental health. Look. You might have days where you feel manic, right? You might have days where you disassociate, have out-of-body experiences, and the only comfort you really get is saying very scary things to and about yourself. And those days can happen often. You know, sometimes, for no reason in particular, just visualize those things as a big knight in gray armor that keeps fucking you up every time you try to get close to it. You know, I've been at this for a while, and while I wouldn't say oh my gosh, while I wouldn't say that I've got it under control, I would say that I at least have like pathways in the mind where I'm like, okay, so if this happens, I can do this, and if this happens, I can do this, and it gets you through the moment at least, and it softens the blow when you get hit down. Oh wow, I did it, and I got a titanite shot. Ooh, that really wasn't worth it. I thought I was going to get a weapon. Ooh. Should I do it? I should just fall off there and die. No, this video's been dark enough. We don't need someone jumping off a fucking thing. I forgot the point. I was meandering, let's be honest. No one actually thought about that. Because, you know, what I was saying was worthless and wasn't actual real thoughts. I understand that, and I agree with that. So if you thought that, I'm with you on that. Let's try and summarize let's wrap this up, as it were. So sometimes you shouldn't expect, I guess, when it comes to mental health. And you know what, there's another lesson right there. Sometimes the tiny things can really fuck you up, right? Grey Knight, I would say, is way more difficult than these guys, but if you get a little too complacent, you get a little too comfortable with what you're doing and where you're at, even bastards like these guys are enough to really just mess you up. So the point is, that I keep trying to get to and stop and getting distracted by before I actually say it, is sometimes you shouldn't be you should always aim to get better and to like your ailments and your knots. You should, you know, strive for being healthy in that day and whatever. But on that journey, it's not just going to be you're sad and you keep being sad and you keep being sad just over and over. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Can I get him in the eyes? What the? Sometimes it's process. Right now, I think I'm definitely gonna say, oh, I got it in the eyes! You can do it. Man, FromSoft loves their pigs' buttholes, dude. Lucky for you. Sometimes I'm at a point where I'm like, look, the best I'm hoping for myself right now is that I will soften the blow when I fall enough, right? Like, I'm going to have another day where I want to, do unhappy things, and I'm going to be able to walk through those a little easier. I'll be able to maybe get through them a little quicker, show a little more sympathy for myself, a little more empathy for myself. And then sometimes, go get shot in the back. But maybe on that particular day, you freaking kill the big guy, and then explored and pushed your bounds a little further. Then you fell back down, that's alright. So now, you're going to get back up there, you're going to go back to the area of your life emotionally where you fell, and you're going to explore that a little more until you feel comfortable with it. Until you feel like you can walk through that a little further. And then you're going to go to the, maybe next time you fall, you won't fall as far. And you'll fall closer to that area that's new and uncomfortable for you. But now it's not really uncomfortable, now it's pleasant. Not pleasant, but now it's like manageable. And then you'll be able to go further and further. Until you fight Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. And you parry all his attacks because enough of a bitch not being able to fair fight. But by the time you reach Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, you don't care about a fair fight, you just want to get it done. And move on with the fight. So, because then you have the sequel to the misery that you're in, and it's not as fun. But by the time you beat that, you're like, well, maybe it wasn't that bad, I want to try again. And then you actually think about trying again, and you're like, I'd rather just go through that first experience I had again. And not even because it's more difficult, just because it was more fun. I think it would actually be fun to do a legitimate video on how Dark Souls and mental illness correlate, because I think there is a lot of correlation. I guess this is fun too. I know I've done it 2 things in a row, so I guess I find some sort of joy, or at least think other people do. And as we say, I don't want to do this one. I think it's fun. It is fun. And it's therapeutic, honestly. Like today at work, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play some Dark Souls. I wanna make a video. That sounds like fuck! That sounds like fun. So, here I am. And it is fun, I was right. This is the Taurus demon. I really, in a big way, don't want to do that. You thought... Maybe that with those bombs, right? Oh! I wish I had more to say about that, but if you're having a hard time with mental health stuff, reach out. I'll put some websites and the hotlines in the description. But reach out, dude. Life is such bullshit, and it's only human, and everybody, well, I know, I have a bad perception while actual people fail, but everybody to some degree deals with fuckery, and some people take it better than others, some people can shoulder more than others, it doesn't matter. You can shoulder as much as you can, and whatever it is, it's not worth you not being okay. Life is so fast and miserable. We need to enjoy it more. So play some Dark Souls, dude. Play some Dark Souls. Explore the Undead Burg. Kill the Black Knights. Get their equipment or fucking stones, and just beach them, man. That's good. I hope you're all having a very good night. I hope. Oh no. I'm not going through that. I don't even remember what's on the other side of it. I thought the bell gargoyles were... Yeah, they're way later. What? I don't know. I want to go see if this key unlocks that gate, and now I forgot how to open the gate. I thought there was another way around, but... I don't think there is. I have no idea what I said in this video. I know are good, but I'm not going to watch it before... Okay, that's a waste of time. Before I upload it all the way through, I'm just going to trim the beginning and end so it doesn't meander. Or we don't get like the weird like sounds. So hopefully I said things that, you know, make sense. I hope I might edit that out, to be honest. That's not something you want to hear someone say when they're making videos. I keep saying well, that's it. I don't know what in the world I'm supposed to do. Just like life, I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna keep pushing. Fuck off, mate. I hope you're all doing well. Please reach out to someone if you're not. Or me, I'm happy to talk. Send me an email. I don't know how messaging people on YouTube works, but anyway. Bye.